Hey guys, Jin Graves back again doing another tag video. God, there's so many. Trying to do them all at once. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to go a little crazy, but it's a good thing that they're all different stuff, so love it. So this one is Tough Anime Questions, the tag, or Tough Anime Question tag. So anyway, this one was done by Neon+Nova, and they gave it out to us to do. Otaku Mike actually, quote unquote, peer pressured me to do it. No, he didn't. He just, I told him about making a certain other video. If he'd hold off if I did this one, he was like, sure, I will. So anyway, Anyway, and I feel like I've read these before, and I don't feel like they're that hard of a question, which is hilarious to me. So, anyway, so number one, top 3 animes: Pokemon, Sekirei, and my last one would probably have to be like probably Yu Yu Hakusho. So Pokemon, Sekirei, Yu Yu Hakusho. I feel like those are all tournament based. So I guess tournament anime is my thing. Number two. Do you read the manga for the anime you watch? Yes and no. Some of them I have, some of them I don't. If I can get it as a manga, then I usually don't, but sometimes I start the anime first and then turn around and read the manga after that. But yet at other times I will read I'll read the manga, and maybe I don't have anything better to do and I'll watch part of the anime if it interests me. So number 3, favorite genre for anime. My favorite genre in anime to watch, I would probably say, is kind of like my movies, that action adventure kind of thing. All 3 of the movies that I said kind of have those same elements to them, so I feel like all 3 of those would fit into it. Number 4, favorite male character. My favorite male character that has been in anything, honestly, would probably be Brandon Heat from Gungrave. Just because he portrayed it, and whenever they got to the point where his character, quote unquote, died, when he resurrected, he was still kind of the same. So I really liked that. It was phenomenal. Number 5, almost on the same note, favorite female character. My favorite female character, I would probably have to lean towards I can't remember her name. It would be in the movie, I can't remember which one, because I know somebody else told me there's multiple movies of it, but Read or Die. There's 2 characters in there. There's a blue-haired girl that's pretty well endowed, and then there's another girl with glasses and controls paper and whatnot. The other girl can kind of like go through items and whatnot and stuff. Both of those I think are great female characters, and they stay that way for a while. And I think that's just awesome, both of them. So yeah, I mean, I'd have to pick both of them like that, just because they are great female characters. There's not just like one that I could pick. On the flip side though, for the male one, if I pick Gungrave, then I could probably pick also Jin off of Yu Yu Hakusho, because obviously that's where my name comes from, Jin Graves. You know, and I have stuff on all of them. So I have Jin, Grave, and Bell Cranel, and then the guy from Sekirei. So I mean, we're kind of floating the same area the whole time. Do you prefer anime or manga? I prefer manga, just because I feel like you can put your own things on each character. You know, if I want to imagine them acting a little different, then I can. If I want to read something a little slower and make it seem like whatever action's taking place happens slower than what it's supposed to be, or even the flip side, if I want to just breeze through it and read something and be like, oh man, this fight was fast, you know, it's a different depiction that I can do than what the anime is. And sometimes I feel like there were fight scenes in a certain movie where the talk beforehand, you know, should have taken forever, instead of, oh, I'm watching this and it took 2 minutes for them to say, you know, 150 lines, and I'm like, good God, you know how fast you would have to talk to actually do that? So yeah, best anime intro. I actually have two. My first one would be Rewrite from Full Metal Alchemist. And my second one would have to be the third anime opening of Blood Plus. I think it's the third. It's either the third or the fourth. But both of those are phenomenal. That's actually, Rewrite is my one, like my brother knows. So I used to have it as a ringtone. I had it like as this other stuff. I used to listen to it all the time. It was like my number one on my iTunes and stuff. So Asian Kung Fu Generation is just awesome. So number 8. Do you skip the intro and ending themes of an anime? Depends. Sometimes, if I really like it, then I'll listen to it every time. With Netflix, it'll just skip over them sometimes, and I don't think about it. And then, you know, other times there's just other stuff going on. But usually, I always try and watch an intro and an ending at least once, even if I don't end up liking it, because I never know if I don't try, right? So, majority though, I do try and watch all those, unless it's something, you know, programmed or said or whatever. Number 9, do you stop an anime halfway if you don't like it? Like a episode or a season, I usually finish out the episode, but if I feel like the season's kind of going to crap and it's not a series that I really like, I will drop it. But usually I know that ahead of time, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, this has potential, let me come back to it later, and I've done that, and it's turned out a lot better doing that. So just sometimes you have to be in a different headspace. So, and then number 10, which I believe is the final one, how do you choose your next anime to watch? Honestly, I'm just freeform. If it pops up and I see it, I'll look at what all's there, and then I'll kind of pick it out and say, oh, I want to watch this one next, or something like that. And I'll kind of get like a little list in my head of what I want to watch next. But sometimes I'll be sitting there and I'll see an advertisement or whatever for one of them. I'll be like, oh, I don't want to watch this one next. Let me watch my third pick or my fourth pick or whatever, and then come back to it. So it all kind of depends on what mood I'm in too. So the same thing with like reading manga. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this one. This was another one done by Neon+Nova that I got from Mike, Otaku Mike. And yeah, so it is the tough anime questions tag, and if you haven't done it, hop on it. I mean, it's good stuff. So anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'm Jen Graves, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.